I had a chap subscribe to me the other day. His name's Azza1. I think it's Azza1. It's certainly Azza anyway. His name's Aaron. And he rides an RS125, which is an awesome bike. I love them. I love the smell of two-stroke, especially like that where you've got the competition oil and the aftermarket pipes just give that really nice buzz. But anyway, he posted a comment on my profile saying that he wanted to get an SV, but he wasn't sure whether to get the pointy or the curvy or the naked. And to be honest, mate, if you're watching this, all of them rock. All of them are bloody awesome. I would personally go for a faired model because I like the wind protection and I like the look of them. I do like the idea of a naked bike, and I might look at like the new Honda Hornet or something. But hold on. Need to go 12 miles to Totnes, really. Sweet. Anyway, as a mate, yeah, all the SVs are brilliant. You know, the V-twin engine is really, really nice. It can be a little bit clunky, and you've really got to be careful with how you feed the throttle, because certainly in the lower gears, it can be very lurchy. But on the whole, I fucking love my SV. She's 12 years old now, I think, and probably coming up to about 36,000 miles, but she's so much fun. The day that I picked her up, it was probably the most awkward I felt on a bike. You know, I hadn't been riding for 4 weeks or so, and the riding position felt so alien. You know, it's definitely much more sportier than my Phaser or any of the other bikes I've ridden, and so it was really just a case of getting used to being hunched over and you know, cramped up a little. But now, I mean, I've had her for, when did I get her? May, June, July, August, so about just over 3 months, and she feels completely normal. You know, I almost seem to fit her perfectly, and I can't rate the SV, you know, enough, because the V-twin engine is so much fun to play around with. You know, on the tight, twisty roads, you can play around with second and third gear and just laugh the whole way around because it is just so much fun. Restricted wise, you know, you can still. I know you got a Prius, and I know you're trying to save the fucking world, but honestly, you're shit. Yeah, as I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, gears and the V-twin. I rarely use my brakes. On roads like these, I rarely use my brakes, because the V-twin is really grunty. You know, playing with gears, you've got a load of engine braking, you know, as you release the throttle, and yeah, it's just a pleasure to ride with. And you know, on long journeys, especially on the motorway, it can be a little bit of a hassle, because obviously you're cramped up, your legs are tucked up as well. And I went up to Wales back in July with a close friend of mine. I mean, she's tiny, she's 5'2", so she didn't have a problem. Apparently she's fucked up her joints, but she weren't too bad actually. But there's me, I'm 5'8" or so, I think. And you know, I sat on, you know, sat on the M5 for most of the time, just dangling my legs, trying to get some blood to them, because cramp was awful. But in fairness, I don't really do that kind of long journey often. It's only if I'm going to visit her again, or you know, I've got to Kent to see my family, well, friends when they're back from uni. But the rest of the time, you know, I'm on roads like this, where it's, you know, open, you know, fast, still doing sort of 60 miles an hour or so, maybe a little bit more. But because you're constantly changing gear, you're constantly changing your body, you know, to adapt to the road conditions or whatever. Yeah, it works out quite nicely. But you know, get an SV, mate. They are awesome.